Gear terminology consists of following terms. Pinion is the smaller of the two mating gears. A gear is the larger of the two mating gears. Velocity ratio is the ratio of angular velocity of the driving gear to that of the driven gear. The transmission ratio is the ratio of the angular speed of the first driving gear to the last driven gear in a gear train. The pitch surfaces of the gears are imaginary planes, cylinders or cones that roll together without slipping. The pitch circle is the curve of intersection of the pitch surface of revolution and the plane of rotation. It is an imaginary circle that rolls without slipping with the pitch circle of a mating gear. The pitch circle diameter is the diameter of the pitch circle. The size of the gear is usually specified by the pitch circle diameter. It is also called pitch diameter. The pitch circle diameter is denoted by d'. The pitch point is a point on the line of centers of two gears at which two pitch circles of mating gears are tangent to each other. The top land is the surface of the top of the gear tooth. The bottom land is the surface of the gear between the flanks of adjacent teeth. An involute is a curve traced by a point on a line as the line rolls without slipping on a circle. The base circle is an imaginary circle from which the involute curve of the tooth profile is generated. The base circles of two mating gears are tangent to the pressure line. The addendum circle is an imaginary circle that borders the tops of gear teeth in the cross-section. The addendum is the radial distance between the pitch and the addendum circles. Addendum indicates the height of the tooth above the pitch circle. The dedendum circle is an imaginary circle that borders the bottom of spaces between teeth in the cross-section. It is also called root circle. The dedendum is the radial distance between pitch and the dedendum circles. The clearance is the amount by which the dedendum of a given gear exceeds the addendum of its mating tooth. The surface of the gear tooth between the pitch cylinder and the addendum cylinder is called the face of tooth. The surface of the gear tooth between the pitch cylinder and the root cylinder is called flank of the tooth. Face width is the width of the tooth measured parallel to the axis. The radius that connects the root circle to the profile of the tooth is called fillet radius. The length of the arc on the pitch circle subtending a single gear tooth is called circular tooth thickness. It is half of the circular pitch. The width of the space between two adjacent teeth measured along the pitch circle is called the tooth space. Theoretically, tooth space is equal to circular tooth thickness or half the circular pitch. The working depth is the depth of engagement of two gear teeth, that is, the sum of their addendums. The whole depth is the total depth of the tooth space, that is, the sum of the addendum and dedendum. It is equal to working depth plus clearance. Center distance is the distance between centers of pitch circles. It is also the distance between centers of base circles of mating gears. Pressure angle is the angle which the line of action makes with the common tangent to the pitch circles. The line of action is the common tangent to the base circles. The contact between the involute surfaces of mating teeth must be on this line to give a smooth operation. The force is transmitted from the driving gear to the driven gear on this line. The arc of contact is the arc through which a tooth moves from the beginning to the end of contact. The number of pairs of teeth that are simultaneously engaged is called contact ratio. It is always more than one. The circular pitch is the distance measured along the pitch circle between two similar points on adjacent teeth. The diametral pitch is the ratio of the number of teeth to the pitch circle diameter. The module is the inverse of diametral pitch.